Ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys all doing today? Today I'm going to be doing Vanessa Overexplained because, believe it or not, I hit top 50, technically in the world, in the Bazaar using only Vanessa. Have I stopped playing Vanessa? Yeah, a little bit, to be honest. But this is still what I did, and I'm going to explain the strategy I used to do it. Now, I'm not fully convinced this strategy is 100% optimal. I talked to Rarish a little bit as well, one of the best players in this game, if not the best. And I'm not convinced my strategy is fully optimal, but I'm going to be walking through exactly what I did to hit top 50 in the world. Peak rank 42, I'm going to even add a shitty screenshot with my rank as proof. But, hopefully you guys just believe me. So, what I was doing is I really liked going Jungle Ruins day one. Like, if I see Jungle Ruins, I really like it. So, like, I force weapons, basically, but, like, in a healthy way. And I was actually talking to Raj. She might put me on this for the future, but this is what I was doing to hit Legend. So, I, like, search the bodies a lot. If you ever hit like a silver weapon there, very, very, very good. Very good. Like some can be super nasty, like hand axe or something. This is fine. This could be a really good way to like stack crit chance on something. It's fine. Kina, I really like to ignore Kina for the most part, unless I'm trying to look for Orange Julian or Star Chart specifically. Here, a random medium item's okay, but I might go Kina and look for that. I don't know. There's kind of debate here. I don't think we ever take Furnace. I'm actually going to take a medium item. I don't know if it's right, but the vibes are good. Let's go Viper. Here, like, the ones I really like Fang Dinglet a lot. I like trying to get a Fang. Normally, I go for basically whatever's going to give me a small, fast weapon. So Viper is optimal for that. Let's, like, just one-tap him with crits. That'd be really funny. But I also like the Inglet a lot as well. But yeah, ultimately what we're looking for, so how I've learned to play kind of Vanessa this patch, or this season, whatever, is that Vanessa is no longer about, unless you have a very insane board, like, that's a really good skill, bursting someone down with weapons like this. Like, double barrel's insane, don't get me wrong, but like, that's just not how Vanessa plays right now, in my opinion. I think what you want on Vanessa is, also I think Pulls is, or Fins is insane, I really like to take it. It's tough when we have this much gold, but I think we do it. Like, double barrel runs out of ammo. People have 350 health at level 2, if they're not pig. Like, unless you have a way to reload, it's pretty bad. I'm gonna greed here, because Finn's big bite is actually so instrumental in winning fights. And then here, yeah, strength is the best one. What I do is I look for a weapon skill, and if I don't see it on the first 3, I roll and look for left-handed, right-handed, or strength. Here, let's go Ayla. But this is a really good way, perfect. This is one of those ones that you can kind of almost make an exception on. It is really fast now, but the base damage of bullets is really high, so even though you run out of ammo, it's a very, very good burst, in my opinion. I will take a roll. Let's go maybe Calico. Grenade's fine. I like Calico. But again, you're noticing, like, I'm taking weapons that kind of don't run out of ammo. Like, I could just, like, Katana will go off over and over and over and over and over. Those are the kind of weapons I'm very fond of right now. And I like this crit. This might be one of the times I actually do run double barrel. It's going to do 30 plus 34 plus 38. I mean, let's just ignore the switchblade damage for a sec. It's going to be 120. It's a fair bit of damage. Also very good for stacking Calico here. So I will run this, but I would much rather have something that doesn't run out of ammo here probably. And especially against pigs, I'd much rather have like consistent damage most of the time. I still think this double barrel is really good. And it's going to go off 4 times, which is probably more than Calico goes off. Calico's another one that can be really, really strong early if you kind of have like a lot of weapon spam. One thing that's nice about Calico as well is that if you get this thing at silver tier and you have a high enough base damage, basically if you get it to go off a second time, it has 100% crit and the base damage is high enough, it kind of just one-shots somebody. So like Calico can be a really good, like, I'm gonna say like honesty check for people you're fighting later in the game. Because like if they can't deal with the second Calico crit when it's silver, it's pretty good, like day 3, day 4. This is exactly what I was doing, like literally every game. I was just like, okay, how do we get a weapon skill? I mean, this is a very good start. Like Katana is one of the best weapons we want. I like Switchblade a lot, but like, yeah, other merchants we would have loved is like Curio, or if we didn't see Viper, I would have taken Dire Inglet, hoping to get a Fang, because again, we want just good, consistent damage like that. Here, there's an argument for either. I like Tiny Furry Monster for a skill. Like, skills can be very good, especially if you miss on a weapon skill day 1. Here we have it, and medium items are going to be the backbone of everything we do. I'm gonna roll this. I'm not a huge believer in econ items. Maybe that's bad. That could be an optimization in the build. I just don't really like it. I'm not a big fan of Lang unless you get it super early day one. Maybe like, especially if you get it before the first fight, it's really strong because you get like a guaranteed 40 damage on it. Here, I don't necessarily. It might be okay actually. I don't necessarily love it. I don't know if I really want to play that come behind game, but I really do like running Lang, especially if you have a bunch of weapon spam like this. You can like almost guarantee you kill him at 10 seconds if you can get your burst high enough and then finish him with a Lang. But I'm gonna skip all these. It's kind of a whiff, but here again we could go JJ, look for items. I really am Jungle Ruins pilled. I love hitting this option. 2 whiffs, but man, the hits feel so good. Should be Ether right here. And again, all that matters is good consistent damage. I'm pretty sure we should be Aetherite, no problem. Another thing I really like with Aetherite, it's just insane because you get rigged in jungle ticket, and rigged especially is insane. But with one thing I've noticed about fighting Aetherite is I feel a lot safer if I get that regen from Finn's Big Bite early in the game. That 5 regen's a big deal. So I always feel a lot safer when I have that because this shit will have 6% crit. For me, it always feels much higher than that. I don't know. I get crit way more than 6%. I know you have like 2 things critting basically, like give the chance for either of these to crit, like that just crit me, but the force field crits feel awful and that can absolutely wreck your day. But just for perspective, right? So that fight maybe went like 20-ish seconds, 20 times 5, extra 100 health, so it's always nice. It's fine. Weapons, easy. Pet Rock is one of the best ones. Narwhal is also very good here. Pet Rock is just a very nice item because it's like very low opportunity, 10% crit chance is very good. I'm gonna take both of these. I think I like the Calico setup right now, but if I ever drop like this, don't want to run Narwhal, we can throw this and like 10% on everything is very good. I'm very high on hand axe. I'm actually gonna take this double barrel because its upgrade is gonna hit like hell, but another thing I like, I feel like I'm rapping right now, but another thing I like, instead of Aetherite, if I didn't see Aetherite, and if I can be Aetherite, I'll take it every time, is I've been really liking the Covetous guy, like the crow guy, because you can get like Shadow Cloak on your katana, which is very strong. A lot of times, especially if I'm unhappy with my weapons, like here this feels very good to me, because it's adding 10% to my whole board, so like very good on like the double barrel. Here I really like, a lot of times I'll look for like a bronze weapon here, or just like any like, you know, gain gold if you do whatever. Very rarely I'll take this, but I'm actually very happy with my board, and this will probably give me the most gold, so I'm gonna take this here. Sharpening Stone's amazing. Put it on Katana. Don't have to sell yet. Here again, like I could roll for a skill, I could roll for a medium item. I think again, actually, I've started to like Kina more because I'm looking specifically for Star Chart, and I'm also gonna aggressively roll here for Orange Julian, because those items are just cracked. Silencer might be good. The reason I'd run Silencer is to literally just put it on like Katana or something for like more damage throughout the fight. I think 30%. We have a 30%, so 20% chance to double your damage. So 1 out of every 5, we do like an additional 20 basically. Whereas if this goes off 5 times, we do 50. So it's probably better to run Silencer on this board right now. We just flip this shit real quick. But again, like if you're noticing what we're doing, we're trying to get high base damage, and then just smack them over and over. And it's the best thing to put this on. And I think it's better to have a little bit of crit, maybe than Narwhal. It might not be just because we're early in the game. Like this crit chance is very good when it does crit, but it's not a whole lot of crit. Very good on double barrel especially, but I mean it might just be better to do this. Tough call. I think my aura says Pet Rock because it's just funny, but this looks very good. But again, we just want to run tons of burst. And one thing I've been struggling with on this build actually is that if I don't hit a Julian, and I have like a very strong weapon setup like this, I've been kind of struggling on how best to like pivot this for the late game, so maybe we discover that in this build today. But again, this is very strong. I hope we snipe 6-10 or something. My boy. Yeah, like that's crazy. Like when if you get really lucky, you can run double barrel and you can delete people, and that's when this build feels really strong. Is when, I mean, that's crazy. But like, I want to crit twice actually. Let's watch that again. But like when you can run the ammo items, you're broken, but most of the time you don't necessarily have the burst to get away with it. Let's watch this. 128.64. So just crit once, but it's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright. So clearly we're a little strong for a early game. And now we gotta keep this going. And the reason we were so aggressively looking for Star Chart earlier is because of the docks event. Here again, we don't have the money to afford ticket, so let's just get weapons. Just keep building up our strength. Love Shuriken. Shuriken is, first of all, just like basically my signature item at this point, but it's kind of like our orange Julian strategy, or if we get our base damage high enough and get enough ammo on this thing, Shuriken's a broken item, and it can just single-handedly delete people. Like, I've had games where my entire damage plan is Shuriken. I'm gonna go Switchblade here. A lot of scaling Katana and the double barrel. I'm debating a Calico here. I do like our Pet Rock thing. I think if we get 2 more item slots, we can run Shuriken and Silencer. So let's skip it. B1, B2 for sure. Just trying to figure out what we do. So this is where, like, maybe I'm just, like, addicted to Shuriken. But I am so greedy with my Shurikens. Like, a lot of times if I have an extra B1, B2, I'll upgrade it. I really value Shuriken that highly. Right now, not as much. It's not the most insane burst ever. But late game, it's super insane. If we could beat... I don't know. I'm too scared to fight Giant Mosquito. I've literally never beat this thing. It just wrecks me every time. I'm going to go Street Gamer, try to get a ticket. The skill's not bad either here. But ticket is very valuable. And like another thing about ticket is I've actually found myself selling these jungle tickets a lot more often than like I used to. I feel like they're actually kind of like almost overrated now. Where like a lot of times like it's so good if you're on like day 9 and you're losing, it might be better to go to shops and jungle ticket and get like better items and stuff. So here's an interesting point. I feel really good about my board, and kind of my, also I think stolen from 610, is when I feel really good about my board, I like to buy chocolates. However, this is a great, I mean, because I could sell this, and that's 7 gold. Get the 10, get chocolates. I am going to do that actually. Yeah, it's greedy. It probably is. It's also a shit ton of gold. I'm going to do that. Because it's like getting chocolates is just, when you're ahead, you're trying to push the tempo. It's like, it's just so strong, man. Like, that's a fair bit of damage. We put this here. Feeling good. So now the consideration, so obviously we want to upgrade something. There's a few considerations here. I would say either hand axe. You could argue this for damage. I don't think so. I think this gets dropped eventually. Pet Rock for crit, or if we think we're going to run Star Chart as a form of cooldown later in the game, you upgrade that. And so if you have Julian, I'm a big fan of running Star Chart with it. The other thing is like Shuriken figurehead setup, so you can run this for speed. That might be a little greedy, but I think we are really strong. We're going to be going to lots of small weapon or small item and weapon shops in the future, so I think I'm actually going to agree with the Star Chart here. Just I feel very strong. And then right now, we don't need to relax. We're very strong. We have no gold for Kina. Let's go here. And what we're going to figure out is, do we want to try to high roll a skill or do we want to medium item? I think I'll go medium item, try to shore up our econ a little bit, try to high roll Julian. Beach roll's fine. It's like 2 gold though, right? Not bad. And let's just sell these choco bars. We might even be able to get away with them. Against the losing Mac, I have pretty high faith, would be fine. But you never know, it's not really worth the risk.
Go ahead.
But like, that katana is doing 50 damage every 2 seconds, which is crazy. So it's like 600 health, you know? 6 seconds in, it's done, like, just so, I don't know, it's just crazy. Should beat this, they don't really have amazing healing. They have ladder openers, just not gonna be enough. It's a very broken skill, though. If you can get the skill, it's so broken, like, it's just good at all points of the game, too. No way he's coming back. Nah. Just gonna say, dude's strong. Except he didn't. I love the double orally, it's really fun. But again, I'm not necessarily saying this is the best way to play Vanessa. This is how I hit rank with her. I don't really rate aquatics. I don't think we need more choco bars. I'll just take the econ option. I don't have as much gold as I necessarily want. Let's go docks for XP. That's why we pick up the Star Chart. The other option to get this is Astrolabe. But I take XP just about every time I can get it, because Vanessa is like very tempo oriented. Like, you really want to get those high numbers up. If that makes any sense at all. I'm gonna go Prince here, try to get ticket. The other things that can be good is like slow and steady, or like maybe even like eels can be really good. Also a lot of gold. And I'm taking Shuriken off. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but it's going to like full charge his eels, which will be annoying. The other thing we could consider, I mean, both of these are fine as well. If you were weak, or like Dervish is nice. If you have a Julian, it can give you cooldown or crit or gold bars. So I actually really like going Dervish a lot if I have a Julian. Blood Reef Raider, if you hit the skill, it's insane on the Shuriken. So I could arguably go there as well. But I think it's Prince. But again, we took off the Shuriken because Prince's whole stick is eels, and it's just gonna like make me take an eels to the face for very minimal damage. So I'm trying to minimize my weapon procs here. Or like just overall item procs. But we're already like fairly ahead of the damage they have. But like, it's a lot less damage when you just have Katana. I think we would have been fine, but why risk it, you know? Mentally I didn't calculate it, but totally fine. Here we're looking for weapon skills. Steel Storm's the best in the game. Not even kidding, this skill's broken as fuck. Absolutely nasty. Alright, so now we're really set up. So this is, Steel Storm's the kind of skill that enables you to, I mean, this is a crazy run already. Steel Storm is the kind of skill that enables you to win with this kind of like tempo weapon setup without ever picking up something like Figurehead or Julian, and we got it. But I just want to say in general, because I don't think we're going to go Julian this game, given we have Steel Storm strength, everything. If I had Julian here, what I would be doing is for the rest of the game, I would be taking every possible loot item I could, putting every piece of cooldown on possible, that was horrible English, putting every piece of possible cooldown on Julian, and then just like getting rowboat, and then I usually run Julian plus like some sort of acceleration and Shuriken, and that's how I one-shot somebody. And then you can kill people in like 4 seconds if you do it right. And then Julian is a very good item. It's made much better if you get the jungle ticket, because when you get to the jungle ticket, you get a shit ton of gold, which is a shit ton of value on Julian. But you also have the chance to get either of the obsidian items that make items on your board obsidian. And so obsidian Julian doubles the value, so both very good. Let's go here.
Small items, small people.
Shark Claws is okay.
I love them all.
I might take a Disguise here as well. Normally I like Disguise on Julian because when you buy Disguise, if it gives you a medium item, you can sell it back. Oh, I'm gonna sell this actually. Oh, I'll sell this actually.
Well, okay.
In case it gives me a large. But if you buy a medium item, you can sell it back for the same amount of gold. But I was wondering, like, what if we just get a really good small item here, which we just did. And this is very good. I would rather run this for Steel Storm, give damage on everything. It's a crazy setup. I don't even, a lot of times I would take Shark Claws. We don't need it here. We're so broken. We don't need the scaling. Our base damage is crazy. Normally I wouldn't do this either, but I would. So if I had Julian or something, I would snap take Captain's Wheel. It's very synergistic with Julian because a lot of times you want to run Julian with like Rowboat or run it with Bladed Hoverboard. So very good synergistic item. If I had Julian, I would snap take this. I'm taking this. A lot of greed. I don't know exactly what else we want to spend our gold on. Look at that guy. So maybe that was a little greedy. I do like skills. I feel very good. I mean, I might just... In hindsight, I don't know if I should take the double upgrade. It is not as much damage. Yeah, that was probably a mistake, actually. So that's on me. But I'll take the spare change now. And it's going to be 6 gold at silver, so very good. So let's just destroy this guy real quick. Unless this guy has the nuts, but like... Literally, what I also really like about Shuriken, if you have a really strong nutsy Shuriken setup, they're dead at 8 seconds, right? So it's always like, can you kill me in 8 seconds? No, you can't. Like Julia, no, 9 seconds? Like, it's just crazy. Life is good. If I get really lucky, they're dead before that, so... Yeah, 8 seconds you're dead. Like, this is... I'm not gonna lie, this is a high roll, which is good, because I feel like every time I make these videos, I either high roll, or low roll to death. And last time I low rolled to death, I'm like averaging like over an 80% win rate. I didn't want to say 90, but over an 80% 10 rate on Vanessa this season. And I made a video on this, and I just whiffed, and it was like just a super unlucky run. I'm gonna take this cannonball to hedge for the Shuriken one-shot combo stuff. I'm gonna take medium items. I still want to look for things like Figurehead or Star Chart. If I see Julian, I might take it just to like hold. These are all bad. Sometimes you can run Cauterizing Blade. I haven't experimented too much with the slow variation, but when I did, it didn't feel too good. The haste feels okay. The haste can get you to 7 wins, but not really 10 wins in my opinion. Sometimes I'm sure it can, but pun not intended. I'm gonna skip all these.
You leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all
As previously discussed, Gorgon Noble is the choice here for Ticket. I really like Ticket here. Also, to be honest, the other options aren't good, but if you see something like Preening Duelist, Harkuvian Rocket Trooper, those are very, very good. Rocket Trooper is good for adding ammo to Shuriken, or if you want it on like Pistol Sword Shuriken. Very, very good to look at Rocket Trooper. Petrifying Gaze or Paralytic or this or Cooldown are all very good. That's fine. That's cool. On Vanessa, I really like looking at this rightmost option. So this is insane, right? 18 gold, 100% take that. Other ones to look out for are +1 gunpowder, which is +1 ammo on an item, so very good with Shuriken or like dive weights. But a lot of times if I don't see anything good, or if I only get like 4 or 6 gold from this, and I'm very strong, I'll hit loot item every time. 18 gold is, you can't skip that. Docs XP, even though we have a shit ton of gold. Curio looks awesome here.
Recycle. Relax.
So one thing I really like about Curio, especially on boards like this, is just taking... Here, let me think actually. I really just like taking exoskeleton, stuff like that, and just getting huge weapon buffs on my board. Feels very, very good to me. I might even drop hand axe here, maybe not, if I get like Fang. But like, I like this. I'm very like, even early game, even if I don't have like all this crazy shit, just these, it's a lot of damage when you think about how many weapon procs you get a fight. So doing stuff like that's awesome. And I've been really high on Icicle lately. Not on Vanessa, but I've been playing it a lot on Dually, so I want to try it like this. I'm going to take the egg. This item can give you gold, like a surplus of gold right away. But also, you can hold it for value. And I'm actually going to hold it for value. I'm going to roll here and look for other stuff. See what we get. Okay. I'm going to sell this. I'm going to sell this and this. We're just not going to run those items. Take this. Take this. I'm debating claws. Claws I do really, really like if I can get my crit chance high enough. Which right now it's not bad. It hits really hard. So I'll take the claws. I don't know if we run it right now, but it's worth a buff in my opinion. And then we can just start selling stuff. It's arguable to play like magnifying glass. You want to put it on whatever's going off the most. So a lot of times it's katana. Right now I'm actually going to put it on this shuriken because late game it might go off more and our fights are going to end at 8 seconds. So it's like late game, if our fights end at 8 seconds, katana goes off like 4 times. Shuriken might go off like 6. So it's better. I like, especially if I'm really, really strong, greeting the damage on shuriken and stuff. Let's go here.
Sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Sell that. Also another thing. So a lot of times I like Shadowed Cloak. I also am a big fan of this. It's
Clean up the bazaar.
20 gold or 20 health for 1 gold. It's pretty good. So a lot of times I like buying that. But Shadow Cloak is interesting because a lot of times it's kind of the nuts on katana here. And I could do it over double barrel maybe actually. However, we do lose some steel storm stuff and like switchblade value. But like this is a very, very good item. If you get this and it's either upgraded or you have it on like katana, it's just insane. You can also totally run this with like fangs, but if it's with a 3-second item or higher, you need to upgrade the haste. But this plus katana is just a lethal combo. And I don't think I run it on our board at all. Let's sell this. I don't think I run it on our board right now. I think this just feels too strong. Let me see what I'm fighting. It's the pig I would drop double barrel actually. Kind of an interesting name. But this can be a really good way to do like good consistent damage because if your katana gets haste every time it gets used, this is permanently haste. So it goes off once a second, which is very good. I think it's dually. I'm just gonna go full burst maybe. Also, the other thing that's awkward is we have this bayonet here, which we could run over here maybe, because like we want to get switchblade value on stuff. It's just something to think about. Yeah, I might actually try this, see how it feels. Like, this is going to be a ton of damage, 1 second. It might be better than the double barrel over time. And I'm going to assume, I think we have high enough base damage. And I'm just trying to play around if he has armored core, because armored core could actually, is kind of the one thing that could beat us. And like, okay, this should be free. Oh, it's silver. How did you get... No, wait, it's only bad if it's gold. Obviously, it's silver. Like, just actually putting in the work. Like, this thing almost sold them. So 8 seconds they're dead. So I don't think we actually need double barrel anymore. I think this katana is putting in the work. So let's look at this total damage here. 500. Hard to say. Double barrel would have hit really hard there too. But I was also trying to play around armor core. Hard to say. I think either's totally fine here. We have money, so might as well go to JJ, look for upgrades.
People first. Profit.
These are all skips. Maybe bolas for burst. Eventually I'll drop this hand axe. It does kind of suck to lose like base damage, but something like bolas might be more. I'll hold it. Not necessarily have to run it. Clamor's another thing I really like holding a lot of the time. Here, not sure. Actually, I wouldn't. I'd probably run claws over bolas. I don't know. I'm just gonna get out of here though. Bazaar insane. Give me XP. Again, we want to push our like advantages. And here we want to look for a good weapon skill. This is one of the worst in the game. So just more weapon skills. We don't see weapon skills, so things we can consider here. Maybe this if we have like burn stuff for crit. We're just gonna take this right eye. Put it on shuriken as well.
We can do this again.
Infernal is definitely the choice here if we can. I know this guy can drop a ticket, but I'd much rather get XP if we can. I'm just very XP pilled, if you will. Maybe this is better. It's like 6 damage on everything. Like it's actually so much damage over the course of a fight, especially if how many fast things we have. I don't know. But let's say we survive 10 seconds, right? You have about 2,000 health. I think it's like 19 something. So this will be better. But let's say like 10 seconds. You go off 5 times. 120 times 5, 600. I don't know. I'm not gonna do math. I'm pretty sure we beat Infernal though. I think we have Crazy Burst. And it'd be sick to get Burning Rage as a very, very strong skill. Maybe we don't beat this guy. I don't know. No, we do. We sure can, I think. I don't know. I was too lazy to calculate, but yeah. I mean, if you could beat Infernal, I think you should. Getting Great Sword earlier is also insane. Not in terms of strength, but just like the cooldown you get, or not the cooldown, the amount of gold you get. Sorry, more XP. That's insane. So you could totally make an argument to go Goldie here, because I mean honestly getting gold items on day 6 is when they start showing up very strong. I'm gonna get level 8 if I take this fight though. I want level 8 really bad. Like this is a crazy run. We're so far ahead in terms of XP. Maybe Crook could be an option. I don't know if we have other mediums though. Actually Crook would be really funny. Like look how quickly this guy dies, man. This isn't even not even close to being done. Why are you screaming in my ear?
Take that.
Sell.
Ride that tide.
Weapon skills or ammo? I'm gonna take a gold skill. I could look for inexorable. It's not guaranteed. I'd rather go gold here.
I do not teach.
This one doesn't work because we don't have 5 or fewer items. If we did, it'd be insane. Take a roll. Bloodhound is one of the best skills in the game. Genuinely a broken skill. If we didn't see Bloodhound, that crit skill is very good. This thing is insane. It is so good, especially with burst. Against a pig, I'm worried like they're playing Money Tree in this meta, so I'm actually gonna do it like this. Run the Shadow Cloak, just so we have like permanent stuff. And yeah, I like it like this. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, pigs have been so Money Tree lately that like Money Tree is really, really scary for this type of setup, just because like they get so big and they heal so fucking much, man. This is like less scary. We'll have to see. I don't know. I actually don't know how to rate this. This guy has a ton of health though. But once this Bloodhound goes off, like it'll charge my whole board. So it's like you get him to below half health and then you have a big burst of damage and then you like destroy him. Yeah, this guy was really strong. Really, really strong, unfortunately. Jesus, man. Or did you just crit me? No. It's just dog, man. Actually, how'd you do so much damage? Is it literally just dog? Or did you crit me? Because I feel like that fight didn't last 18 seconds. I think you just crit me. Am I mad? Because it should be 600. It should be 1800 damage. 1900? No, that seems right. Am I tripping? Okay, maybe it's just dog being broken then. Alright. That's life. Yeah, that guy, I mean, his health was so high and his shielding. That's crazy that dog just does that. I feel like his dog got charged, that's why. More XP. That's crazy though. We're very strong. Like genuinely, we're insanely strong.
I would never debase my wit
Love it. Holsters is a very good item as well.
for your size.
Just for speed late game. So I'm gonna pick that up. I don't know if we run it right now, but
Whoever
just
said
very
one
good.
can't buy class had neither.
Skip all this. I actually can't believe we lost. I'm kind of in shock here. One thing I've been really liking lately is going Sergeant Suds. I could also consider Turtle for the ticket. I like Suds a lot because Rivet Gun is not bad, but Hammer is insane. It's a free upgrade, and Vanessa, her tools are kind of expensive, but totally playable, totally viable.
I spent a
Deleted.
year in a Yetarian prison.
Yeah, I mean, here's the one thing that does kind of suck about this build is like you're really hoping you don't run into pigs. Skip that. We don't want to dilute our skill pool.
Now this is how you
2
win
gold,
war.
so like that's really bad. Let's take a loot at him. XP's great, but yeah. We're looking for XP, cooldown, or gunpowder there.
I'm finished with fighting.
Kusari could be good, maybe?
Finish a fight.
I kind of like Kusari. I might drop this. I like Kusari for maybe the scaling. Something like this. I don't know. I think it's worth a hold. And if it's worth a hold, I might drop this egg, see what we get. I don't go around that. I don't think I want to waste time with Mandala on it either. I'll take that.
Go make some
Could
more
maybe go
sense.
Zorkid. I don't think
Come
it's
back
the perfect build
and
for
tell
it though. Boulder actually is very
I was
good.
a legend. But my stories reach the
So I think we're early enough in the game where we could totally pick up a Boulder here. Like Boulder is very legitimate Vanessa direction, and like the earlier you can get Boulder, the more you can kind of spend time like working on it, I guess. I don't know how to explain that. So like now, that's not bad. I think Boulder is genuinely our game plan here actually. Because like getting this, we have a huge XP lead, very good build right now, and I think this is our late game solution. So because I think this is our late game solution, I'm gonna take this because for Boulder we just want every bit of CDR we can get. Another consideration in this build is I think we should beat this guy as a losing Vanessa. Another consideration in this build is we could run something like this, 16 seconds, and if we think we can like Bloodhound this guy, get him low enough, we could just like do this and like have Bloodhound charge it. I feel like we're gonna live 16 seconds. I don't know. I think we can be totally fine with this and just still win. But just stuff to think about for sure. Kind of like this better actually. Maybe crit. I like crit better that way as well. Let's do this. Thus, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I think the Boulder's a total pickup here. And then, in terms of enchant, we'll have to kind of see what's going on. We might need to look for, like, Captain's Wheel or something before we get enchant, so we can, like,
But if you insist,
look for a good enchants. See, here, it's like, it'd be nice to have the Hastened, because this guy's gonna have a ton of shield. Or, like, Boulder. I don't think we lose. We'll see, maybe we do. But, like, his Katana's kind of putting in work. There's our Bloodhound. Yeah, we win. But, like, oh, do we?
defeat
Okay,
does not
barely.
defeat
But yeah, like, his
me.
Katana put in a shit ton of work there. Yeah, the one downside of this build is it can feel kind of matchup dependent if you're running, like, weapons like this, especially if you run into something that's very just tanky defensive. Take this for more XP. Very good. It can also give you Vanessa's best item, which is Wanted Poster. Ambush is also a great skill here. So let's just see what we get. I would probably run Shackle this build, actually, for scaling. Over, like, Hand Axe. Normally not an amazing item, but it's not a bad drop if you get it from Dire Ingots. Or here, I think it's literally better than Hand Axe, so very good scaling for us. But yeah, real quick to show you the power of Bloodhound. So let's be like, oh, you know, my name's Wolf. I took this guy below half. What happens? And then you see my whole board get triggered instantly. Very crazy skill. Revolver is also one of those items I really love. It's like just a good 3-second item. And I'll put it on my board. I think we're past Hand Axe now.
Blades to the wind.
Fiery or healing? God, I actually wish we got haste for Cannonball. Haste Cannonball is start of combat. It like uses a thing basically. I could take Fiery for damage stuff. Our damage isn't that high, and I think we're going the Boulder plan. This may look crazy. I'm gonna put Fiery on holsters here for start of combat effects. We might have something that's like the first time you burn, freeze or something like that. And I think that's genuinely the best thing here. Let's go here, look for boulder upgrades.
Well for mid-size.
That's insanely lucky. Me saying that so nonchalant is kind of ridiculous. That's an insanely lucky hit. I don't know what the odds of that are, but that's awesome. Streamer client, I guess. But yeah, so like we could probably run this. 12.8 is very good. We need to find another way to accelerate it though, so we're not quite there yet. Definitely getting there though. Another cute little trick you can do with Chum is if you have Orange Julian, it buys for 4, but it gives you 2 components that sell for 2 each. So you can buy it and sell it. Or if you have like any way to scale value, anything like that, it's nice. But yeah, we just anything to get cooldown here. We could run anything against Dragon. We're gonna win in 13 seconds for sure. Doesn't really matter. But I like Dragon here again for more XP. Could arguably take Car Conductor. Could be acceleration on like Boulder if we ever get a vehicle. I think you just don't look past this though. It's also really satisfying to see this thing flat in the Dragon. But yeah, there's theoretically a build where we get strong enough on the right side of our board that we get Bloodhound off, charges Boulder, but I mean Diamond Boulder today is super nasty. I forgot, I almost didn't run anything and I'm really glad I did because I forgot this guy had Dragon Wings.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
Let's go and chance it at him to try to hit some bullshit for Boulder. Like anything that's going to accelerate this. A lot of times I like Sterling. Assuming we didn't have the Boulder plan, I would 100% Sterling Shuriken. And honestly, what if I didn't hit Boulder, what my build would probably look like is something like this. And then I would maybe, well, Seraphine is very good, but I would maybe like Sterling Shuriken, and then at level 11 we get a weapon or ammo skill is what I'd be looking for.
I have seen realms you cannot comprehend.
It's kind of interesting.
This place is
Take a roll. I feel like that has the potential to be really good. I don't know how yet, but I feel like it does. And normally I wouldn't take that in this kind of build, but I just have I'm like getting a gut feeling right now. I'm gonna go weapon skills, see if we can boost our base damage at all. Improvised weaponry is one of those ones that's really strong. Don't necessarily, yeah, that's good. It's very good crit chance, so might as well. Here we're going on aquatics because water wheel and rowboat exist. Again, we could do that if we want. What we sell? Maybe icicle. I do love icicle. Maybe it's just the shot glasses. All right. I guess I didn't have to sell for that chum. I could have just rolled past it. It's not like it nets me anything.
This Seagate place is
Another brew that's kind of cute, but you can do it is Damn Boulder. We don't really have the setup for it, but it's cool.
in the stars. Kind of cute. Kind of scary.
Eyeball, I love. So this guy's winning a lot, but we have 2 levels on him. So that's the biggest thing is actually going to be this health, but also having this improvised weaponry skill is going to be immense here. I might take off the switchblade. Maybe not. Take a bayonet. Maybe we also do. Maybe we do this actually. Oh, I like this. Let's do this. Yeah. So we take off the double barrel, but then we can run this, which I really like for haste. And what I really like about it, especially as well, is I want to get this letter opener off to give plus 10 damage to everything because it's guaranteed crit. So I like this for speed, and then we also get like a lot of Steel Storm stuff. I think this is the way to do it. Could be wrong. Sue me.
You should know.
But yeah, like I really like ammo skills, like the one basically just anything that boosts raw weapon damage is insane. This could be kind of dicey. But like if you notice 2 levels, 1400 health. That's like why is your damage so high, bro? Does that look crazy anybody else? Am I just goofing? This guy's actually insane. Why is your damage so high? He's just been scaling it, Diana? That's crazy. We're not weak. This guy's just insane. I mean, we're 2 levels up on this guy. This guy's just hitting like the high roll on dinos. I mean, 2,000 shield, right? So this guy's dead if he doesn't have this crazy Anki. That's actually insane. What's the opposite of a streamer client? 'Cause that's what's happening right now. Let's go small items. Upgrades. Holsters is huge. I'm a big throwing knives fan as well. Especially when we're critting. So I'll take throwing knives. Butterfly swords is interesting. I'm not normally a huge butterfly swords fan either. I might drop this for 2 smalls. I've like never run this item, but at this rank it's good. I just don't want to sell out for it. So I'll skip it. Again, we can do this.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent
Crit
choice.
items. Could be star chart. We could peep it. If I see star chart, I might want to sell for it. Not quite. So I guess we could just take the shield. Maybe it helps us in a fight. Let's go Void Knight. Void Knight. I mean, this is our setup for sure. Just hit 12 seconds and we win. Sweet. Well, we could get frozen, I guess, which could be bad. But I'm still positive this is the way to run it. And if not, maybe for some reason, maybe we need this. I'm gonna run this for style. I don't know. Let's go Void Knight. I just like the XP though.
To destroy.
This skill is also really good, and this could be really good, and Scythe's a lot of XP, and Mortal Coil can be really good. So a lot of really good things to come out of this merchant, or not merchant, but this fight. I really rate it quite highly. It's only small items, so it's not like we're really that scared. Boulder. But yeah, we really need ways to accelerate this thing. So like any cooldown, slap it on a boulder, anything like that. Very good skill.
Let's take a tyrant's
Especially for our boulder, if it's like frozen or something. Love it. Put it on the boulder. Enchanted item. So I could go boulder. If I go boulder, I'm looking for, I guess, shiny. I don't think it's amazing actually. I might go cannonball, and maybe there's something like if I haste, it's super broken. I could also go like something reasonable, like shuriken. The ones on Star Trek aren't great. I'm gonna go this, and we're gonna figure out what we did. Maybe icicle. I'm gonna try to greed cannonball. I just feel kind of lucky right now. That might be not right. Cause like 11.8 is really good though. I'm gonna go cannonball. Try to hit haste. It's really greedy, but it's so good if it works. Fiery. That's fine. Let's go pearl. Just anything to speed up this boulder is kind of what we're looking for. That's potentially it as well. So we could always run something like this and drop iceberg. Like that looks pretty good. Get to 11.8 and win. But we also have like a bunch of stuff to slow him down and this. That looks pretty good actually. I think there's better. I think we just want straight cooldown here. Could arguably go like textiles as well, especially if we had something healing. We also oven mitts is not bad necessarily. With these two burn, well, just like one burn thing, I guess. Let's take a roll. It's any cooldown. This is rocket boots is very good if we get something like Captain's Wheel. We don't have it yet though. I'm gonna keep looking. Maybe wrong. Ornithopter is cooldown. I'm actually super down for that. Ornithopter is very good. Let's do this. And we're out of here. Boom. So right now we're looking at something like this, maybe. 11.8. We could also consider dropping Star Chart. 15 seconds is kind of a lot. Just going like this full burst plan. We do kind of die here soon, which is a little freaky. Okay, like it's a Stell. I'm just worried about our speed, dude. And like Stell can also have a ton of shielding. Like 11.8 feels really slow. However, run this. I mean, maybe this and shuriken or something. Yeah, 11.8. I mean, it's really like 10.8. Plus we have a ton of health. Plus we have desperate cleanse. Plus I might try this and just greet it and just hope that this dude isn't like running some degen stuff. Let's do this. I mean, shuriken isn't amazing, but it's fine, I guess. Or yeah, it's like the most burst I'll get from an item. Let's do this. I like holsters, get the Ornithopter going. Icicle is good. We're just gonna hope this boulder kills him, and if they do have a ton of shield, hopefully we just crit.
Want to get lunch after this?
We have a little bit. Okay, ball blaster. Okay, we'll have to see. That could destroy us, not gonna lie. So 10 seconds. It's already gone off a fair bit here. There's the freeze. 5 seconds.
I could fix that.
Unlucky. Yeah, we need more speed, but I don't know how we get there. Here, I could go for enchant on here. I don't think enchant is super necessary. I think actually the best thing, maybe this upgrade could be really good. I think also, just like taking XP is very often slept on. Because now we're gonna get an upgrade. We're gonna upgrade Star Chart, and we also get like level 14 today. So it's gonna, if we don't necessarily get the speed, we might have enough health to just also outlast people as well.
My people
We'll see.
need me.
We shall see. So let's go Kina here. Anything to accelerate this damn boulder is what we need.
Counts for peace.
Like actually, maybe it was Iceberg in the last game. I think it might be Iceberg. I think I was goofing, or maybe I just didn't understand.
I'm so glad.
It's not like direct acceleration, but it's kind of the opposite, where it just like
All things in moderation.
that is a dam.
Life and business.
It's not the slows. I could maybe take that. I don't think we do though. Could also maybe take water wheel. I probably should have considered longer.
I've got 4 legs because I carry.
Probably a little too hard to get it going. Though. Because it's Dualtron, we should just be able to... Well, Dualtron doesn't this. I mean, Dualtron would be so good if we got the skill, though. The real question is, do we beat Dualtron just running like our full weapon stuff? Probably, but we should look. Maybe we don't. Damage isn't that high. Let's do this. Let's fight Dualtron. Do this. Not run Ornithopter, we can run this. You know? Run the crit. Yeah, let's try this. 61% to crit. If not, we have the backup ammo. That looks so reasonable to me. Put the shuriken in there. Also a way to like shred the shield off. Let's go for what did that drop? Oh, that's why. Okay, push shuriken over here. I'm just like hope it shreds. We'll see. Let's go Dualtron because if we hit the skill, it's a very good way to discount this thing. Or like Z sword would be fire. Like. But it's always nice if they have just a smidgen of shield to have something like Shuriken just to like take it off crit for me. Unlucky, genuinely. Oh, dude, that sucks. That really sucks. Because now we don't get a skill at all. Unfortunate, man. And it's like we had to change. We had the odds to do it. Let's go Pearl again. Anything to accelerate this shit. Anything to accelerate would be immaculate. Just any sort of speed, like cooldown, anything like that is what we need here. Lowrider, genuinely very fucking good. That's what we needed. Genuinely. Because that's gonna be a ton of haste. Take the lowrider, put it next to here. Haste item. So we have this now. Maybe do the boulder. It kind of depends who we're fighting. Because we might also just do like Ornithopter things. Something like this, you know. Looks pretty good. We're going off pretty fast. 3 seconds is good. I'm gonna go Barkin though and still look for like potentially other haste options. I'm seeing this thing a billion times, dude. Like Astrolabe maybe? Don't think so. Wanted poster is worth it if we're gonna win a few fights.
That was a good trade.
Against the Vanessa, I feel actually really good about not needing anything like this. We could also still run, I mean, we could also be not greedy and go like Boulder, for example. It'll make us a little bit slower. We could also, another consideration we could do is run Pet Rock for crit. I don't think we're gonna need the crit against Vanessa. I feel pretty good about that. But I think I will be a little safer, keep a cannonball in here. But this low roller is gonna make us pop here. Especially if we do kill him once, we have Bloodhound to like charge again. So let's do this.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
But yeah, that low roller is going to be massive. It's 3 seconds, and if it hastes things, it's quite good. Yeah, like, no shielding whatsoever on this dude. They have, like, this is kind of what we were looking for if we didn't, like, find the boulder that we wanted to pivot into. Yep. Love it. Dead.
Like my crusade.
So, not as fast as we could be, but still quite fast. So, love it, love it, love it! So yeah, anything to like directly haste this, like you can Captain's Wheel, stuff like that. Let's go Diamond Skills.
If you know you are the best.
Retooled is potentially insane. Healthy Jolt could be really, really good. I don't know what we'd need to make Retooled insane, but that could be broken as fuck. We could also take a depth charge here. I'm gonna do that, and then we never, well, yeah, if we find another tool besides Letter Opener, we can drop it. And then run, something other than like this cannonball. We can run Ornithopter again. Let's say go here, go health. Looks great. Let's go JJ.
The Bazaar's a crazy
Captain's Wheel is a tool, in fact. So now I think we just sell out for that. We can also arguably sell this because we're not really running it. Like the Ornithopter's speed is nice, but like Captain Tool here, Ornithopter. That's where retooled would be really good. I'm gonna sell this. I don't think we need it. Sell this. Sell Shuriken. Yeah, we don't need Cannonball. Take this. Now we're cooking. Take this. Run Ornithopter. Looks amazing. Another consideration we could do is just say, hey, we don't actually need. Well, I think this looks right though. Guess we'll see. Yeah. Because like Captain's Wheel is also one of those things. It just feels so good if you can do it. It's like Captain's Wheel, your boulder feels immaculate. I don't know. Let's try this. See how it feels. Take a dip out of here. We'll just take this guy, most golden XP. Again, now all we care about is speed, speed, so we're looking for tons of loot items, stuff like that, but... There we go. And yeah, it's not amazing, but like having this hasted is quite good, so like, it's fine. And again, we also have this, which is really nice for like permafreeze and stuff. That is a little bit of gold. Let's look for skills. Maybe there's something that accelerates or something. Like Oceanic Rush could be potentially really good. It costs 1 billion gold. This is a skill I do really like, just in general in Vanessa. God, dude, can I... 40 gold? Let's see. 10, 16, 20... Dude, no. If I could buy this, I would almost sell like my whole stash for this. This, like, insta-freeze is so good. I wish it wasn't that high tier. But I will take this crit. It might matter against like a pig or something. I'll actually keep the pet rock around in case we do want to run that like crit option.
Rally men, blades to the wind.
Again, cooldown is what we want. Love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. We're broke, so let's take an item here. That's fine. We can use that for a little bit of gold. Against the Stell, that could also be scary if they have stuff. I mean, we could do this. It's gonna make us slower and have 1 bullet. Is bullet the right thing? So it's gonna make us slower, and we have 1 shot, 70% to kill. 1 second slower. I think against the Stell, this is how I want to do it, because they oftentimes have shield, and I don't think we ever get 2 bolters off. I think we get 1 though, so let's just do this.
Fight isn't with you,
So be it.
but if you insist.
So be it.
Stop by my shop for a tune-up.
They don't have, okay, they actually don't have it. So we'll have to see. This hang glider might be scary, but we have a huge health advantage on this person. Lower roller, you say this though. Hit it more. Boom. Love it. And I'll probably want to upgrade this low roller here, just in case, actually we really need the enchant on this. Maybe I should have taken a random enchant on that. Like if we had fire, he wouldn't feel as bad. But I'm gonna take, I'm gonna look for like probably a low roller upgrade or like anything like that, just so like when it does hit the boulder, it feels a lot better.
I'm a people person.
Or another thing we could maybe consider is just being like, hey, we have this giant ass boulder. Why are we doing it like this? You know, like shouldn't we just do this? Get it just hasted basically from the start of combat. Like that's actually probably correct. But don't worry about that. You know, maybe tripwire is good. Okay, game crashed. But I've been really actually liking Boulder a lot. I've gotten genuinely like 4, 5, 10 wins with it this season. Alright, hit resume. One of them was on Stell too. But yeah, so if you can get Boulder early enough, you can actually just totally build around it, which is epic. Epic, epic, epic. But yeah, I should probably run Captain 2 like this. And I think I'm gonna sell this, and maybe the tripwire shows up for us here. On our board. I like taking XP always from this guy, so like hitting a level here is good. Because again, like any additional level we could get would be massive. Juggler is definitely the best thing, so let's try that. I mean, Dual Trend is nice, but Juggler is definitely the best thing for us. So we're like pretty reasonably fast, which is awesome.
See that plank?
That's really fucking lucky, by the way. Now we're looking for better small items to put in here. Wow, that's so lucky. That's so good with the Ornithopter too. Okay, I'm actually gonna upgrade this it's gonna look crazy. I'm gonna upgrade this Ornithopter. It's gonna take a second off of it for juggling. And I'm actually gonna drop this pet rock, look for something else. That's like small. It's just like an economy pickup there. Perfect. Like some small thing that's quick. Like Pinwheel is actually fire. Because right now, and I will take a roll and look, but yeah, like right now, all we care about is like just speed, right? All we absolutely care about is speed. And we high roll Juggler, which we may or may not need, but because we have Juggler, and we have small items and Captain's Wheel, I actually think it's best to, well, I could actually do this. Do we want this to fly as well for the Pinwheel? Let's look. I think it's best to just do like spam and then run Icicle, but like just spam our small weapons or small items. So like Ornithopter upgrade's huge because it's a full second and we want to spam it. It's gonna be like perma-hasted too. And I like the idea of like doing this because this cooldown isn't super necessarily important. It's actually maybe better to, yeah, it's fine. Let's do this. This cooldown doesn't matter a whole lot, because like, it's 2.5 second cooldown, but it hastes things for 3 seconds, so it's like, it's effectively like perma-haste on stuff. Wooferus. Wooferus. This is scary if he can one-shot me. I don't think he does, though. This is exactly how I like to play Julian, by the way, though. And we might lose. Wow. That's insane. That's really unlucky. I feel like in a lot of ways we got unlucky on this in this game. So let's see. We lose to a 50-50. I mean, how do we win this? So I actually think we just get really unlucky there, unfortunately. Because here's what happens. If this freeze hits Julian, Rowboat, or Divoids, it's a win, or Shuriken. Literally. If this hits anything other than Pistol Sword, it's a win. Because this is the only thing that doesn't matter if it's frozen. Boom. And like, if you see that, he barely gets the shield off, I think, to save his ass. Like, ever so slightly. That's crazy. We're so fast, too. But this guy, what is nice about this, so this is actually the dream Julian board. Like, this is exactly how I love to run Julian. Just something like this, where it's like, I like to go Rowboat, Julian, Star Chart, Shuriken. Like, I've run this exact board many times. And this is a crazy loss. I actually genuinely can't believe we lost. Because, like, this is like a 1 in 8 to lose, basically. I'm not, like, because, like, actually, what is your crit chance to? I mean, you're gonna crit on every single one, but 8 ammo. 4 went off, yeah, it doesn't matter. But if we crit, so that's a 50-50, or if we hit literally you, or you, it's a win. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, like 80% chance of winning off the freeze, and we have another 50% chance of winning off of this. So like, our odds of losing, I think, are 1 in 5, so we have a 1 in 10 chance to lose that, basically. Or like, or we win that if like basically this skill wasn't diamond earlier in the game, like because we almost get this go off a second time too. That's crazy. Like, this game is really all about there's a bigger fish, but we are so unbelievably strong. Maybe if we had like, maybe there was a way to like optimize that a little better, or something. I don't know. Well, I hope this is informative for you guys, and also like let you guys know that it doesn't matter how strong you are and how perfect you play. Sometimes you go against some bullshit, but like, oh my god. Because what? This is 4 second startup. He has a 4 second startup. No, it's 6 second, isn't it? Yeah, he goes off at 6. But like, oh my god. What's also brutal about this is when I play Divoids, my shit never hits Shuriken. His snipe Shuriken for him. It's like instant, like first hit Shuriken. Oh my god. Whatever, that's some BS. But I hope this was informative for you guys. Found that good weapon plan early, and then I saw a boulder, thought that was the right pivot. If we found Julian, we would have ended up playing something like this. And yeah, that's kind of some BS. But it is what it is. That's the game. Whenever I record, I can't get 10 wins. It is what it is. Stream, fine. Every other time, fine. And yeah, that's the perks of playing top 100. If you get 8 wins, you drop like 20 ranks. I was 80 and now I'm 100. This was. Hope you guys enjoyed though. Hope this was informative. This is how I hit top 50. Clearly we're not there anymore, but I did hit top 50. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.